The WWE 2K26 reveal is right around the corner, and you guys know that they always have to have something new, different, and something that feels just huge in terms of the new game coming out, because they need to turn heads with this game, and match types are the first thing that come to my mind. In 2K24, we got the new big additions of new match types such as Gauntlet match, Ambulance match, Casket match, Special Referee match, which were super important to the game, and they surprised us with more than we even thought that we could get, because they were teasing Ambulance and Casket matches and Special Ref matches, but we did not know that the Gauntlet match was coming back to the game, and they did a really nice job with that, as I do think that match type is very fun. But 24, we got that, then 25 came around, and we got more new stuff as well. Now 26, right, as they are beginning to build on this engine and continuing to add new things to it, 26, I'd imagine that there is something new to it that maybe they haven't been able to get in the past couple of games, and maybe this year might be time for the Iron Survivor match. Iron Survivor match is something I've been waiting for since I first saw it, because it is a very fun match type. Now, the details and the way that it works, I'm not really sure how they could correct this in game, right? Because sometimes they're locked into their pod for a select amount of time, and I don't know how that would go on ahead and translate into the video game. So that's something that I would like to see, how they can go on ahead and implement that into the game without it feeling weird or odd being in there for that specific amount of time. The Iron Survivor match would be a really cool match type to see in this game, especially to go on ahead and play against friends. I'm really wanting to see that match in the game. And again, just even going back to 25 and seeing the Bloodline Rules match and how fun that match type is, and the special guest referee match in 24, like, they seem to do a solid job at getting these matches into the game. I really think that the Casket and the Ambulance match are probably the only two matches that I like the gimmick being in the game, but I also feel that there's a lot going on with them, so I really want to see that improved on as well, because I think that the game can really benefit from more new match types, but also making those match types that are already in the game different. If I had to choose a match type that was going to make it to WWE 2K26, I would say that it's the Iron Survivor match. I really think that that match type is something that a lot of people want, and I think that it's something that they may have been working on the last couple years as well. NXT does a fantastic job with this match, and so does the talent, and it's something that I would love to go on ahead and put into the main roster, and that's part of the reason why I want it really bad for universe mode or even a story mode if that does end up coming to 2K26. So again, I really hope that the Iron Survivor is in. You can keep every other new match type, just give me Iron Survivor. Me speaking from a personal standpoint, I hope nobody takes offense to that. But again, going back to my point of there's other match types that need attention, let's go on ahead and start with that. The Hell in a Cell match is one of the matches that need that attention. It is really frustrating to go into a Hell in a Cell and feel very constricted within the perimeters of the cell itself, because it's so closed in, and I think that has to do with the way the commentary table is and the ring, and there's just a lot, right? Back in the day, SmackDown versus Raw 2011, there was a lot of space between the cell and the ring. You can move around, and again, for me personally, 2K26 really needs to focus on just more environmental things. Barricade was a great start to that, because now you can use that as a weapon, you can jump off it. It's a really cool, nice addition. But with the Hell in a Cell match, they really need to work on that and really make that feel different, right? Because all these match types are cool, but if they're subpar, then we're gonna see through these cracks, and I think that they really need to hone in and work on a lot of these match types that are already in the game to make them feel different. Not every year something has to be incredibly new. Not every year I need two new match types. Sometimes we can use one new match type to keep the game fresh, but also make all the other match types that are in the game improved and feel really good compared to what we've had in the past. The Hell in a Cell match has been very stagnant for the last couple of years, and I would really like to see that match improved. Again, the ladder match, they added a new mini game to that. I would like to see ladder matches improved as well. Let me place the ladder wherever I want, and that can go into the Extreme Rules match category. That can go into any no DQ match category. Let me place these weapons wherever I want, right? And I think that that would incredibly benefit the game, because we're going back to a place where we had the freedom to place these things anywhere we wanted. We can lay the ladder against, you know, the steel steps and run off of them. Like, I'm looking at stuff that I was able to do in older games that I can no longer do, and I think that's probably one of the most frustrating things. I understand that it's a new engine, there's a lot of new things going on over the years, and when I say new, I want to make it known that I know it's not technically new, but it's different from what we used to use back in the past. So that's what I mean by that. Don't get it misinterpreted. I know it's not a new engine before y'all come for me in the comments, but I want to see this game get better. And if that means, you know, taking a year to really work on the cracks and fill those cracks with better working match types and a better game in general, I'll take it. A lot of people want everything to be brand new and, you know, just crazy stuff. A game where I can just get the holes fixed and then everything that may take a year's development of time, I would gladly take that over 5 shiny new things that they could add to the game, where maybe the other things that needed the attention didn't get the attention. And I think, you know, 2K26, we need some new stuff, but we also need to fill in those cracks with some of the stuff that is just not as good anymore, not as strong anymore. Elimination Chamber, I would like to see more animations onto the Elimination Chamber. Let me do some really cool spots off there. And I get it, you know, we are in literally a chamber. It's tough to do more stuff, but I just want these match types and these matches to feel different. Every single match type that I go into, I want to see it feel different. Casket match, ambulance match, very, very similar. You're locking someone into something in the mini game. That needs to go away. I spoke about it in the last video. I don't want to take too much time speaking about it right now, because I already spoke about it last video, but I really think that the mini games need to change for all these match types. The gimmicks are cool, but give me a way to be able to end the match, such as if I have a super finisher, I get a nice crazy animation to lock somebody in an ambulance or lock someone in a casket, or just give me new mini games as well. Like, give me both. You know, these are match types that are incredibly cool that they added into the game, but I think that they need to improve on what they already have, because the hype went away for these matches real quick, because it felt very, very similar. And again, the gimmicky matches are nice. I love them, and I love having the ability to play them and use them in my universe mode, but we really need to hone into improving these match types to becoming better. That's what I loved about the special guest referee match, that it took them some time to bring it. They also made it feel so different. It's one of the best new match types that they've added in the last couple years, and it's done so well because they were able to figure something out and make it different than all the other past years. But not only did they make it different, they made it way better. So just even going back into those match types, I think that there are really good match types that 2K has done a fantastic job on, but there are some match types that feel like they're just missing a bit more, and I would love to see that improved in the new game. Nonetheless though, y'all, this is a video I wanted to make, talk about, see how you guys feel about it. What match type do you want to see in WWE 2K26, or what match type do you just want to go on ahead and see fixed? Let me know down below. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. You guys have been enjoying the content. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.